Hello, Diane, and I'm going to show you some tuck spots I made for my mermaid journals, and also a few things I picked up at the flea market. I had to go up there and look for piano rolls and slides. Oh, I don't think she gave me the slides. And, well, they might be tucked in the other bag. Okay, I hope so. Anyway, let me show you these first. So I just took some of the images. Most of them are from Mrs. Coggs Crafts, and I collaged them with paper and fabrics and tissue paper and various things to make tuck spots. So this will be sewn onto the corner of the page, and you can tuck something in there. So here's one of them. This is a piece of the fabric from the boho fabrics that I got. And then this is one of the Graphic 45 stamps. The sea is calling and I must go. This one is not Mrs. Coggs. It's from something else, and I will have to link it. I forgot the name of it, but I will link it. So there's some cheesecloth here. This was like a Project Life type of card. And this is a piece of fabric that I got from Selena in the boho kit. Let me show you what that fabric looked like. It looks lacy, so I cut a row off and then separated it into little pieces of lace. There's another one. I like this cardstock. It was used as the end papers for one of the journals, and these were the scraps. This is one of the embroidered pieces from my boho fabrics with like a coppery metal type of thread. And there's a mermaid down here. This is from that other seller that I couldn't remember, and so is this one. I guess I used several of hers. There's another piece of that fabric here. This one I had to look for the mermaid, but there she is, sleeping. So I used the word dream up here, and another piece of that lace or fabric. This one is Mrs. Coggs, I think. And this one is ivy shutters. There's a little piece of lace here and some of my eyelash trim. These are both in my shop. This one has music here, but it's kind of covered up with the eyelash trim. So that's what I did this morning before I went to the flea market. The flea market opens on Friday, at noon on Friday, so I had time to do that before I went up. So I did get the piano rolls that some of you requested. They come in a box like this. If you want them to stay in the box, I have to ship them in a box. Or I guess I could wrap it in brown paper. Might be able to do that. I'll see what's cheaper. If I can just take one or two of these and have them weighed and wrap them in brown paper and send them, because out of the box I could wrap it in tissue paper or something, and I can fit one diagonally in one of these envelopes, but this costs $7.25 to mail. So some of you did ask for one or two of these, and I picked up 20, so I'm hoping that you will take them off my hands. If you want just pieces, let me show you what they look like. If you get the whole roll, then you get this end piece to play with too, which is pretty cool. It's got the little metal clip that you had to hook onto something in the piano in order for it to play. And then you get the paper. Oh, this one has words on it. They don't all have the words. That's cool. So anyway, I don't think I remembered to link Wendy's Journal Adventures and Gail Agostinelli's tutorials where they made crafts with this paper. I forgot to do that in my other video, so I'll try to remember with this one, so you'll know the answer to what would I do with that. So anyway, you can either, I'm gonna get them in my shop, and you can either order a roll or pieces of the roll, but it's not easy to cut the rolls because they keep wanting to roll up. It's kind of like fighting with wallpaper. So I would have to keep that in mind if you're gonna purchase pieces that I cut, because I'm gonna have to spend the time cutting them. Other things that I picked up while I was there, hopefully I got the slides. She was giving me 70 slides, and then she was going to bring more. She didn't realize that I was coming in, because I don't usually go 2 weeks in a row. I usually go only once a month. So she didn't know I was coming. So next time I go, she'll have more. But 50 of those slides were already asked for, and I think some other people asked for slides too, so they may all be gone. I'll have to check my list. So I'll just let you know that at first weekend in August, I'm going to try to go again, and hopefully come back with some slides that you can alter. Also, the lady that sold the antique lace that I bought and I listed in my shop, and you guys, thank you so much. I listed it this morning, and most of it's gone except for the one crocheted lace that I had a lot of. So go on over there and grab some of that while you can. But she said that I don't see the vendors. I see the people that are there checking you out. So the lady that checked me out, she's the one that has the slides. But she said the lady with the lace was happy that I bought it, and she's going to bring some more in. So we'll see what it looks like and how much it costs. I'm hoping I'll be able to get some more of that vintage or antique lace in my shop. This book is Wild Animals of the World, and it is uh, 1948. So there's a picture of the animal at the top of each page, and then just a short little article about them. Oops, somebody took a page out. The bear, several kinds of bears. Some of the pictures are black and white, and some are in color. So I will definitely look at that one. I love that. I will be using some of these pictures in my journals, especially the what am I trying to say? Woodlands journals. That page was pretty destroyed. But I can also take some pages and list them. There's a llama, monkeys, a lesser panda. Look at that. He's cute. Interesting. There's a rabbit. That's a nice picture. So I'll put some of those in the shop. This book I want to make envelopes out of. It's a golden large book. It's in pretty bad shape, but look at that puppy. The little lambs, kittens, chickies, bunnies. So adorable. Sorry. And this is in rough shape, but I thought I would try making a journal out of it. I like the size of it. The Cat Who Went to Sea, and it's a golden storybook. And it's 1950. It's even older than me. Look at that. The pictures are wonderful, and there's a lot of pictures and a lot of pages in this book. So I thought that would make a fun little journal. Then I got, somebody brought in a bunch of cat golden books. I picked up a few last week, but I got some more this week because I'm going to offer them in bundles in my shop. Bundles of cat books. So we have the Shy Little Kitten, 4 Little Kittens, the Shy Little Kitten, different cover, Cheltenham's Party and Pussy Willow. I'm going to see if these have different pictures. No, pictures are the same. The covers are different. Then I couldn't resist this book, The Beverly Hillbillies. I used to watch that when I was a kid. So I'm just going to make a journal out of it. It's one of those books with the cheap pages, but the cover is in pretty good shape. It's even decorated on the back, and the end papers are neat. Look at Granny. I can hear that voice. Just looking at her, I can hear that voice. Tell me if you remember the Beverly Hillbillies. This is 1963. I don't think there's any pictures in there, but like I said, the paper is not good quality, but I will definitely use the cover. And I got this. Joan Walsh England fabric. It's supposed to make a pillow, but isn't it wonderful? It's really good quality and it's clean, and it's the same picture on the front and the back. So I got 2 pictures plus all of this patchwork all around. I'm not sure what I'll do with it. I'm not going to make a pillow with it. It says, a friend is someone who likes you. I know I want to use the patchwork pieces. I may sell these parts with the pictures. It would make a cute journal cover. A little girl on the front and a little boy on the back. And then from the same seller, all of this was that the pillowcase cover was $5, but then a sheet and 2 pillowcases was also $5. So there's a lot of fabric here in this pillowcase. These were in plastic, and it was in a really clean booth. Some of the places in that barn are not very clean looking, but this was a clean booth, and these were all wrapped and sealed in plastic, but I'm still going to wash these. So we have a little boy and a little girl. He's holding a bear, she's holding a doll, on this really cute vintage fabric. And then on the back, of course, there's a lot of the fabric, but then there's the back of the little boy and the little girl. The little doll and the bear are peeking over their shoulders. So I do have some vintage sheets that I have set aside that are all washed and ready. Oh, I don't need to open this up. It's the same thing, the pillowcase. So parts of these will be included in, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Maybe I'll sell these separately, or maybe I'll include them with the other sheets and pillowcases. But this is a, I think it said full size. Doubles. Oh, that's the wrong packaging. Anyway, it's a good size sheet. I got my stuff stuck to my tape. Okay. So it's a good size sheet, and it is just full of Joan Walsh England little girls and little boys. Aren't they just so cute? In different sizes. And then the rest of the stuff that I got was 20 cents a piece. So I got one handkerchief for 20 cents. This will go in the wash also. It's got pretty, well, they look like daffodils, but they're blue. I love the pictures in this book. Let's Play House. Mel hangs the clothes on the line to dry. Polly irons the clothes, nice and smooth. Molly and Polly like to sew. They're playing grocery store. That one got torn. Delivery man. It's just really cute. These children pretending to be grown-ups. 20 cents. And then I got the Wolf Cub Scout book for 20 cents. It's got Braille on it. It's just an index card, but it's got Braille punched on it, I think. Maybe that was one of their assignments in here. There's another one. It's got really cool pictures. Looks like a news article. Oh, they used it to draw on the back. No copyright date. Then I picked this up. These items were actually supposed to be 4 for $1. So, and I usually don't find anything I want there. But I found, you know, 2 things, so then I had to look for 2 more, because if I only got 1 thing, they would charge me $1. If I got 2, they charged me $1, all the way up to 4. So then I was looking and I found like 5 or 6 things, so then I had to keep going, and I ended up with 15 items, but she gave me 3 of them for free, so they ended up being just 20 cents. This is Victoria's Service Songs, just an old hymnal. Lots of pictures in the front, pictures of people. 1925. Harper's Dictionary of Music. I might just keep this for myself. But it would be cool in journals, the pages in this. I'll see if I think it would be useful to me. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me for yawning. Piglets at Sea. Also has very cute pictures. They remind me of the Holly Hobby pigs. They're modern books. I don't know if you're familiar with Holly Hobby pigs, but they're called Toot and Puddle. And there's a series of books, and they're so cute, and they're drawn by Holly Hobby. I have some of them. I'm not sure what the year is on that. It ends with a 9. But it's cute. For 20 cents I picked this up. I could have had 2 of them. They're just message sheets. No idea how old. There's no barcode on them. So they must be pretty old. Well, it says 1991, so I guess not. 1991. But they'll be fun to use as journaling spots. This is a book I'm going to read, The Story of English, companion to the PBS television series, which I never heard of. I like to watch stuff on PBS, and I don't think I ever heard of that. I would have watched it. 1986, so that was a while ago. I had young children. I didn't watch much TV then. So it's about the English language, which I love to learn about. So I got that. And Illustrated Atlas for Young America. It's got some cool pictures in it. Had enough really neat pictures to make it worth the 20 cents. So I picked it up. I got this Oboe music book. I saw this cover and it brought back memories because my brother played the clarinet in school. My grandmother was a music teacher. She taught me to play the piano. And my brother took clarinet lessons and she played the clarinet. So the 2 of them would play clarinet duets. And I remember my brother had a book that looked like this, except his was for clarinet. It had this cover on it. So anyway, they're really cool music pages. How It Is Nowadays just has some good illustrations in it. I wouldn't have picked this up except for the price, but I do like the pictures. I love these. There's a lot of cute pictures. 1980. Looks older than that. Star Atlas. I thought these would be really cool in junk journal pages. I like that. This one had pretty pictures. Noras Roses. Those roses are playing the violin. Those roses are dancing. Having tea. There's a cow eating the roses. So they're really cute. Cute pages. And lastly, I got this book. I was intrigued by the cover. It definitely looks like the 1960s. I didn't look at the date, actually. It's called Audience, and it looked like, it's kind of like a magazine, but it's a book. March, April, 1972, Volume 2, Number 2. So, it's pretty close to the 60s, but there were enough pages in here. It's a big book, and I looked for pages that might make interesting envelopes, and I found enough to make it worth bringing home. These I thought were interesting. This might be the artist that did the shoes on the cover. And then this is about Sesame Street, this article, and then the pages are full pages. So they'll make fun envelopes too. So that's why I got that. Plus I wish this picture was inside. Plus there's one of these pocket subscription things. So that's what I got. And now I hope, it's 3 o'clock now. I'm hoping, I've got to eat lunch. I haven't had lunch yet. So I've got to eat, and then I'm hoping that I can finish at least one of those mermaid journals today. So I will be back soon. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.